So hi all, my name is Gulshan Banu, working as an assistant professor, AI and DS department, SNS College of Engineering. So today, in this video, we will be seeing a topic which is actually the continuation of the previous video. Okay, the previous video we saw like what is naive Bayes model and what are the process that is being involved and what are the advantages and disadvantages of the naive Bayes model. Okay, so we saw what is naive Bayes analysis and how the process is being implemented using this mathematical formula. We saw an example of how R and M will be implemented and how that process is being changed and calculated in it. Now in this, the next topic that we are going to see is the Wumpus World Revisited. Okay, now what is the aim of this Wumpus World Revisited is to calculate the probabilities that each of the three squares contains a pit. Okay, each of the three squares will be containing a pit. So what are the different variables that Wumpus World we saw already in the previous unit, right? So it is the same thing which is actually being implemented, but there will be certain changes which is involved in it. Okay, now the first thing is the variables. The variables that is being involved is the Boolean variable, that is p of I comma j for each of the squares, which is true if and only if the square is I comma j contains a pit, that is p of I comma j will be denoted for the pit value and the Boolean variable b of I comma j will be denoted for the breezy values. In this, the breezy value is observed in the place of 1 comma 1, 1 comma 2 and 2 comma 1. So what is the probability of the word? That is nothing but the first one is a pit causes breeze in all the neighboring squares, and the next thing is each squares other than 1 comma 1 will contain a pit with a probability of, they have also been given the value as the probability value of 0.2. So in this, the next step you will be specifying the fully joined distribution. Fully joined distribution is nothing but we have to combine all the values of pit and breeze and then calculating it. Okay, now when you calculate that, you will be getting p of breeze slash p of pit and divided by that p of that is a probability of pit value. So when you are combining that with the fully joined distribution value, you will be getting summation of I comma j equal to 1 comma 1. From 1 comma 1 to 4 comma 4, we will be calculating the probability of I comma j. Okay, now when you are taking that, you will be dealing with the 3 to 4 terms that is being involved, that is unknown, known, query, frontier and other. Unknown is something which is not known to you and you have to find the value. Known values is the known values. Frontier value is something which is being dealt with the pit variable, which is nothing but you will be known about that variable, right? So that is called as a frontier variable. The next thing is the other. The other values are something which is dealt with the different statements, that is the things that is dealt with the which is excluded from the known, unknown and the query value, that is called as an other. Okay, so these are certain mathematical formulas that we see in the previous class, right? The same thing when you are applying with this joint distribution, you will be doing the summation value of each value. Now the next process is you will be dealing the values of summation values of unknown variables and how you have to implement those known variables. So probability of 1 comma 3 slash known slash b comma b will be given with the summation value of unknown variables. So when you take the same variable to the different equations and when you execute it by using the product rule, you will be getting summation of unknown variables probability of b slash probability of 1 comma 3 slash known slash unknown into probability of pit value of 1 comma 3 known and unknown. By this way you can get the value of the known variable. Okay, so these are the other process, like the same way how frontier values can be implemented. Again you will be using the summation value. Likewise, you will be getting different kinds of values that is associated with it. Okay, so when you combine all the values such as known, unknown and the frontier values together, you will be getting the values which you actually wanted to get it. That is what was the aim. What was the aim of us? That is the first thing is to calculate the probabilities that each of the three squares contains the pit, right? So when you calculate all these values together, you will be getting a value from which you want to get it, and the value will be negotiated. That is nothing but the approximate value will be 86% of probability. So this is how the complete process is being executed, and this is the basic probability of how it is being done and the process being involved in it. Okay, so the next video I will be meeting you with a different topic, with a different session, and with a very new basic concepts of how this unit 5 is being dealt. As of now, thank you. Have a nice day.